Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. Welcome to part 2 of the Guns of Boom Basics tutorial, and today I'm just going to give you guys some quick tips for gameplay. I'm assuming that you know how to move your feet using your left finger and how to move your torso and your gun using your right finger, so we're not going to talk about that. But I do want to show you guys some things that might make your movement a little bit easier for you. So let's go into the menu up here on the left, and let's go to settings. The things you want to look at in here is sensitivity. It is a almost proven fact that in first-person shooters, unless you're using the sniper a lot, you want your sensitivity to be a bit lower. So for me, I'm not going to touch mine, but you can drag that up and down. Also, aim assist is something you're going to want to play with in here. I like not using aim assist specifically for sniping, and these other ones you can play with on your own. Important one for in here is the double tap. And what that is what happens when you tap the screen twice. And for me, I have it on previous weapon, and I'll show you why in a moment. You can put it on none. You can also make it your reload. But reloading is pretty easy by touching the screen down on the bottom. So I leave it on previous weapon, and what that means basically for me is that if I'm running around and I'm in a close gunfight and I need a stronger weapon, I can switch to my machine gun, and then I can switch back to my AR whenever I want. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys is that you can move all of the stuff on the screen. If you don't know that, go to customize controls. That's every single box. You can move everything with the exception of the score at the top of the screen. So I have switched grenade and health kit. So I took these two boxes right here and I switched them around so that the grenade is actually closer to my finger and the health kit's a little farther away when I need it. I don't want to spam health kits. I try not to use too many of them. And so I put the knife also a little bit closer to where my thumb would be when I get in a close battle so that it won't be as hard for me to reach it. And I also moved my left thumb button. Now this is important to me, is that, you know, if depending on how much you play the game, you want to be comfortable. So I wouldn't put it way over here towards the middle, you know, but you don't want to put it down here if you have big hands like me where your thumb is all uncomfortable. And so I put it kind of like right there. And it's something that I'm still playing with, trying to figure out what works best. And there's no reason for me to move the bottom too. So I'm just going to hit apply real quick and we'll back out of there. And over here down, if you guys don't know how to know how many kills you have, oh, this guy's going to kill me for sure. Oh, dang it, his grenade got me. Oh no, I got shot. So if you don't know how to find out how many kills you have, just touch the score at the top and it tells you how many kills and score that everybody has in the field. Okay, so I do want to give you guys some quick gameplay tips that have helped me. So that number one was move these things around to where you want them. Like I have the grenade closer and I have the knife like right above where I keep my thumb, so that if I get in a close combat and that knife appears, all I gotta do is just tap up one time. And I also have and this is why I have insta swap on. Well, let me get out of this gunfight and I'll show you guys. So the reason I have insta swap on is primarily if I'm sniping, I want to be able to do this, and this is why. Okay, let me find a guy I can shoot. Okay, so you see how right after I shot him with the sniper, I switched to my assault rifle. And the reason I did that is I was getting in a lot of fights in this game where I would be sniping, and I'm trying to find somebody so I can show you guys again. So you saw how I switched there? I switched immediately to my assault rifle, and that's why I have double tap on previous weapon, is because I can be aiming. Why did it switch back to that? I can be aiming down sights with my sniper. Where'd that guy go? Oh, money. So if I'm aiming down sights with my sniper, I can switch after a shot like that. So it's like I can aim, shoot, switch, and I can immediately attack the person, you know. And so you can't insta swap to your pistol in this game. That's not possible. But you can to your assault rifle. So I'll see you guys in the next map. All right, so I'll pick, this is a tip, is pick the 2 weapons that you know make sense for this map, and then run around the map with those 2 weapons. So you can swap between those 2 weapons, and that's all you're gonna need on the map. And you can just keep swapping and pick up his little assault rifle. And so, oh, I don't want that though. So then you can always switch again. You can just switch to the 2 weapons you want to use. And if you run into a case where you need the shotgun, you can pull it out. But you can also keep the shotgun in your pocket and pull it out when you need to. Man, that was a nade fail. All right, so the last thing I want to tell you guys, and the only way I can show you is by dying. So let me get in a fight real quick. Okay, kill me. All right, watch the kill cam. There's so much information that you can learn on the kill cam. And the reason why I watch the kill cam, and sometimes I'll let it sit here on the screen like that, is because you can find out what weapon someone is using, what armor they have, and what they look like. And that is how I determine certain gunfights on maps, is that I'll run around, and if I know that I'm running into a guy that has a better weapon than me, and I can tell from a distance, I'll approach the gunfight in a completely different way. So those are my 3 tips. Is watch the kill cam. Ooh, I want that gun. Oh. So watch, I need to turn up my sensitivity. So watch the kill cam because of the things you can learn. You can learn if someone has something on their torso, on their legs, on their head. Then that, if they have something on all those parts, then that means they're pretty well armored, and you're gonna want distance long headshots in order to kill that person. They're probably going to be a little bit better than you are. So those are my 3 tips. Is off the break of any map, pick the 2 weapons you want so that you can swap between them throughout the map. When you're sniping, after you shoot, bang, switch immediately to your other weapon, your assault rifle or whatever it is that you're using to be most effective. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. And then the last tip that I have for you guys is watch the kill cam. Oh! If you could shoot bodies, I would do it.
Kill assist.
All right. I'm having too much fun, dudes. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Okay, let me try to actually salvage this game. My poor teammates. I've been running around playing, talking to you guys. Oh, we're actually winning.
Double kill.
Woo, get me out of here. Oh! Ah! My knife game, I had my knife game going and everything. Couldn't get him. Oh, it looks like my Wi-Fi is acting up. Oh, game over. I think we won though. Yeah, we got him. Good game, teammates.